Hey everyone, Dave from DVE Store here, and today I'm at a really bad location for production sound, and I'm doing it for a reason. One of the big myths that we hear all the time is when you show up to a location like this and your production sound mixer says, hey, this street behind you, that's gonna be a problem. And inevitably someone goes, well, don't you just have a button or a filter to get rid of that? The answer is no. These things don't really exist. There are certain tools that we have as production sound mixers to minimize specific frequencies, but nothing broadband like a street or a freeway, or nothing that can really kill the cicadas other than actually killing them, but getting rid of the sound of the cicadas that you hear in the trees that are right over here. So what do we do in a situation like this? Well, first you would hopefully have done a location scout and go, no, we're not shooting here. But if you didn't do that, there's a couple of options. And I have a couple of different setups going on here so you can hear how they all sound differently. The first is I have a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus mounted on top of the camera. And that is pointed right at me. It's about two and a half feet away from me. It's pointed right at me, and it has the 150 hertz filter on. I don't have any extra gain on it because we don't really need it. So you can hear what that sounds like. Now what that's doing is it's picking up my voice and it's picking up the road behind me, okay? So we really don't want that. There's no magic solution in that specific setup to get rid of the sound of any of this stuff. Some people say, oh, well, shotgun mics, short shotgun mics, supercardioids, hypercardioids, they reject sound from the sides. No, this is a fallacy. And look, I've been guilty of saying that phrasing, but what's actually going on is shotgun microphones attenuate sound on the sides. It doesn't completely reject it. Sound goes everywhere. The sound of the cars is bouncing off. There's a barn over here, off the trees, off of these rocks, everything. So you're going to hear it no matter what. What you want to do is try and minimize it. So in this setup, a camera-mounted mic is the least optimal solution that you would want to use for shooting this way. Option number 2 is a separate shotgun microphone. Now I'm recording this onto a Sound Devices MixPre 3. I'm doing a handheld right now so I can move it and you can hear different spots how it's going to sound. So right now I have it down below, kind of in front of me, pointed up right at me. And it does okay. You're still gonna hear stuff, but we wanna make the traffic and everything quieter if we can. So this does an okay job. Usually you will see a shotgun mic coming in from above. I still hear a lot of the road, but you know, it's not going away. If we mounted it like this is no good. So don't do that, okay? A third option would be a lavalier mic. Now I'm wearing a lav mic and it's running into my MixPre 3. So this is what I optimally will do in a situation like this, is wear a lavalier mic, because my body is helping to block some of the sounds from the traffic behind me. Now it's not gonna completely eliminate it as you hear, it's still there because this is an omnidirectional lavalier mic. Now even if I had a cardioid lav, I would still pick up sounds from the road. But this is going to be the best solution for this setup. But as you can hear, cars are still there, you can hear them. You can still hear the cicadas up in the tree because it's summertime here in Tennessee. So these are things you're going to have to deal with, and what you need to know are what other tools you have available to you and how do they work in the environment you're in. This is why it's important to know your microphones, gain staging, all of these things. Because when you know all of that, you know which tool is best for which job. So let's listen to them all one more time so you can hear the differences. We're gonna go from one to the next to the next. Okay, so this is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus that's mounted on top of the camera. I don't have any extra gain on it. I'm running a safety channel because it's pretty loud, but I do have the 150 hertz filter on. So it's cutting frequencies below 150 hertz. Okay, option number 2 would be a shotgun mic. This happens to be an Aperture Deity that I have. This is how I would maybe do it if I had to. I would have it mounted coming from below, pointed up. So You can hear how that sounds. Option number 3 is the lavalier mic. And this is helping, my body's helping block some of the sound from the road, but again, we hear it all. This has been Dave with DVE Store. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, davef@dvestore.com. Do yourself a favor and subscribe right now, because when you do, you'll get notified when I upload new videos with lots of cool information. Information that I learned from lots of expensive college and years of experience. Only you get it for free. So, subscribe right now.